It's something which big organisations and creative organisations are trying really hard to work out and to turn it into a process. For me, I think really it's about creating the right culture, a culture of permission, where you're allowed to try something. Whenever I've been able to do something like start up social media in 2009 or create planning back in 2000 or something in a small agency, it was because someone said, yeah, try it. Or I felt I dared to try it. And I think that's then, so we have to create this culture of permission, and we have to let people, to encourage them to kind of bring change. It's a good question. It's the first thing we do is try to understand who we're dealing with, who we're trying to sell to or speak to or communicate with or kind of empower in some way. For me, there's two things really, one of which is, there's a fabulous quotation by Bernbach, DDB Bernbach, who said, there's nothing as powerful as an instinct into man's unchanging nature, or words to that effect. And I think what you find actually is that the majority of the really deep, powerful, emotional motivations that we have are very, very long term, they're very fixed, they're much more about the fundamentals of being a human being, like to feel loved or to feel successful or to achieve in life or something like that. And those don't really change very much, but you need to go and find them. And then there's all the modern stuff, which is about how they behave in different communication technologies and how they work in a social environment. I believe that is changing us, but I always try and understand the interplay between the big long-term unchanging stuff and the new things that are changing on top of it that we have to understand. So I get them here, I go and speak to them in the auditorium as they come out about the quality of the experience they're having, and I'd ask them, I'd watch them first of all, and I'd ask them about why they were behaving in the way they were. So for example, when people are talking at the events, are they looking at their screens or are they listening to the talker? Or are they writing? What's the right balance? Are they mingling enough? So there's the observational stuff, and then get them straight afterwards and ask them how they felt about it, I suppose.